The MasterChef, apparently, yes, according to herself, she is now a master chef and so good at chefing, if that's a term. She's so good at it that she is now critiquing other people that actually want a career in the culinary industry. Like, what is going on here? Who does she think she is? So, in today's episode, I'm going to give you the update on the MasterChef fiasco because that is what it is. It is just some kind of debacle over there. And we are going to have some fun as well with basically giving her an award that she probably deserves. So before I get started, I'm going to ask you all very nicely if you would please subscribe. I am, of course, out here every single day giving you the updates, and all I request is just a little push of that button, and it makes all the difference. And trust me, you won't regret it. So many fun things coming up, including this episode. I will be watching this. I'm going to expose my eyeballs just for you, and I will give you the scoop as soon as it airs. So I cannot wait to have you on board. Love to see all your comments as well. You guys really are the greatest bunch of people. So let's get straight into today's episode. I'm going to talk about MasterChef and this thing I saw in the Daily Mail. So it says here, Meghan is confirmed as a guest judge on MasterChef Australia, asking contestants to create a dish fit for a duchess. Oh my goodness, the ego of this woman. So Meghan went on MasterChef. Okay, she was in Australia for like 3 days or something, maybe 4 days if you're lucky. And she spent one of the days filming over at the MasterChef studios. And this is what happened, and this is what we're going to see next Sunday. So it was revealed that this episode that she filmed in April will be broadcast on Sunday, the 26th of July at 7 p.m. Now, this is on free to air TV over here. Okay, now I don't think I've watched free to air in like years. I don't even know if I still know how to find the channel on the television. So I will have to get some practice in here and try and even find Channel 10. Like, no one watches Channel 10, okay? It's very, very cringe. But it's going to be on Sunday at 7 p.m. So I have to actually sit down and watch this like the olden days, okay? So Meghan will ask the contestants to create a dish fit for a duchess. Now, what would that be? I would love to know because this is how she eats. So it could really just be anything, just some kind of sloppy Joe. I mean, what does this even mean? She has ruined the term duchess, don't you think? When Catherine was a duchess, we would never have heard her saying, create a meal fit for a duchess. It's so pretentious. Like, she just thinks she's so much better than anyone, but we know that she's not because just have a look at these photos here. So I can't wait to see how this all happens. Anyway, she was claimed, okay, so after saying make a dish fit for a duchess, she then got all shitty because one of the hosts, Poe, called her royalty on camera. And apparently she got all frustrated about that. So I'm not sure if that's true. If you are annoyed about that, why would you say create a dish for a duchess? Like, obviously a duchess is royalty. Anyway, this is the challenge that these poor contestants have to try and achieve. So they've been given these basic ingredients, okay? Brussels sprouts, celeriac, and macadamia nuts, as well as quince, lemons, apples, mandarins, and strawberries, and of course, honey, and definitely not the as ever variety, because goodness knows what is in that crap. So she then said, what attracted me to the MasterChef Australia kitchen? Oh, two things. My love of food and my love of Australia. It was an easy yes, she says, like as though people were gagging for her to come on the show. Now, I'd love to see her put something together with those ingredients. That would make me laugh because she would have no clue what to do. She'd probably just do something like this because this is all she can do. It's all she knows in the kitchen. It's chopping things up and arranging them on a plate. This is what she would do. And she is about to critique people. They're probably going to make these amazing desserts, like so beautiful. And this is what Meghan would come up with. I mean, that's what I've seen in the past. So it's what I have to believe that she would do. She is just such a joke. Now, this article is also such a lie because listen to this. She says, "It's such a great show. I'm just really honored that I was asked to be here with you and to be able to judge some of these meals." Why does Meghan Markle always think we are so stupid? Who would believe that every single time she does something, it's because people ask her to do it? That is just ludicrous. We know that her people approached MasterChef and said, "Hey, we need to get Meghan Markle on. She has a cookbook or she has a brand that is tanking fast. We need some good exposure, like ASAP." That's how this happened. MasterChef Australia don't ring up Meghan Markle, okay? It doesn't happen like that. She is such a liar. Now, she also said to the contestants, okay, more word salad. She said, "I'd love it if there's a connection that you can find where as you're cooking something, what is the story behind it? What is something from your family or from a memory, something sentimental that we can also taste as we taste your dish?" Now, I think she's trying to say, do what I do, idiots. I have a spread and I cook it in my kitchen, and my kids look at me and say, "Wow, mummy is so brave." I mean, this is her story, right? So she wants people to say something like this. And then she says, "These are all things that for me feel really nostalgic." Okay, you could easily delete half of those words. Way too many words going on as ever. So Meghan Markle once again is out of her depth and pretending she knows what she's talking about. This woman is immune to feeling imposter syndrome. She really is. She just pretends it doesn't even exist. Like she can walk into any room and think that she is an expert. And I believe she truly thinks that she is. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think Meghan would do with those ingredients? I mean, she would have no idea, surely. All she knows is how to make a spread, not even a jam. And of course, it's too runny anyway. So can she even make that? I don't think so. Now, we also heard that Meghan has nominated herself for an Emmy, a daytime Emmy. I believe it's different. People are telling me it is a different thing. It's obviously much lower class. But I didn't know you could just throw $300 at something and be nominated for an award. Like that is fraud, isn't it? Is that not fraud? How is this possible? So I put the call out to you guys. Okay, this train wreck of a show, otherwise known as With Love Meghan, has somehow been nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lifestyle Program. I mean, come on. Now, this cannot be right. It really can't. I'm still in shock about this. So, what award do you think that this show should actually win? Like, if it had to win an award, what would you award it for? And you guys have given me some of the best answers ever. So let me take a look at some of these. So Meghan Markle should absolutely be awarded the Shit Show Award. Yes, Meghan, well done. Congratulations. Okay, she can get that one every single year. There will never be a worse show than With Love Meghan. Oh, that is a great answer. Thank you so much for that. Now, what about the Entitlement Award? Yes, if you're going to drop all the time that you're a Duchess, you might as well get the Entitlement Award. I like what you've done that, Luigi. Very clever. And you've even put a little trophy there for her. That's about as big a trophy as she deserves as well. Great thinking. Thank you. Now, this one from Carrie Hilp 1766: how to steal everyone's work, style, and life and get rewarded. This is exactly what she does. She copies everyone else and then she pays for an award and then pretends like this whole thing is real life. It's so embarrassing, keeping in mind she's in her 40s. What kind of person acts like this? So well done, Carrie. That is very much on brand. Now, this one here says the rebagging of pretzel award. Yes, she should win that because no one has ever thought to do that before. So she's definitely the first one. Or perhaps using canning tongs upside down award. Or my all time favorite, zesting a lemon award. Oh, like some kind of psycho out there. All groundbreaking entertainment. And it is funny, but the show isn't meant to be a comedy, apparently. I mean, it was too boring to be a comedy anyway. But they are great answers. Thank you. Now, this one here from M says, Waste of Precious Time Award. Oh dear. Do you want to know how much time I wasted of my life watching those episodes of We Love Meghan? Like, I watched them back to back to back. I wrote all my notes. I did my videos. I mean, thank goodness people watched them. That's all I can say. But it was definitely a waste of time. And I guess that's why she thinks she should get an award because she put so many hours into it. It's a lot of work. Like she never does any hard work, so I don't even believe that. I'm sure most of the hard work happened in post production just to try and make it look half decent. And of course, they failed. But that is a great response. Thank you, M. Now, this one here, fake it till you make it award. Now, I just don't think she's ever going to make it, Leslie. I just don't see that on the horizon. But she will absolutely fake it. She'll fake it to the end, I can assure you. Great answer. Now, what about this one here? Best Children's Party with No Children Award. Oh, Leslie, another great response. Leslie is on fire today. And again, no one else has ever even bothered to try that. She is definitely eligible for that one. Thank you, Leslie. Well done today. And this one here, the I don't know what I'm doing award. So many times she said that. She just has no clue, but she pretends that she does, and it doesn't work. It really doesn't. No one is believing it for a second. The whole show was basically her doing things that she had no clue how to do. So that one makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for your answer. Now, this one here from Private Owen says, most pretentious award. Oh, she is off the scale 100%. Yes, she could get this one immediately. I would give her this one. In fact, I think anyone that knows her would be happy to give her this award. Well done. I love that. Now, Donna Harvey says it should be a comedy award. Well, it should be. But then again, it's too cringe. Like, it's almost a comedy, but it's not quite there. It's just not quite funny enough. She hasn't got the punchline at all, and her stupid little mum jokes, as she calls them, are just like dead air. Like no one even laughs. Like nothing happens. So it should be a comedy, but she can't even do that. Perhaps if she fell on her face a bit more or something like that, like slapstick, that might be more her thing. But thank you, Donna. Now, this one here from Laura Lee Riddle says the Golden Poo Award. What else? Yes, what else? Give her a big golden poo on some kind of trophy. She can pop it on her little mantle there alongside all the other shit trophies that she has paid for. I mean, do her kids see this shelf in the lounge room somewhere and just go, wow, my parents are so amazing, until one day they realize that is all paid for. I mean, who are you kidding, Meghan? Your kids are looking up to you and you are lying to them. I mean, it doesn't get any lower than that. But thank you, Laura Lee. That is a great response. And what about this one from Flora? Was she nominated for the Best Snooze Fest series? Oh, it was so boring, you guys. I can't even tell you. Some episodes, and I couldn't even remember which ones, but it was like they didn't even have a show and they had to make something from nothing. I think they really struggled with 8 episodes per season. Like, that could have been like 4 episodes. They just had no content. Like showing Meghan for like at least 10 minutes wrapping presents. That is not a segment. That is not a thing at all. So, yes, she could win Best Snooze Fest, daytime snooze fest, of course. Now, Catherine is always in the comments here, and she says, the me, myself, and I medal, yes, hands down that one, or the most authentic ego trip award. Both great answers. Thank you, Catherine. Well done. Now, Snail Post says biggest joke award. Yes, she is a big joke. She really is. I mean, I have a lot of people in the comments saying that they still can't believe that she has been nominated for an Emmy. I think a lot of people still had some kind of faith in these types of awards, but no more. Meghan ruins all of these awards. Now we know that you can buy these things. I never would have known that before she did this. So great answer. She is a big joke. Exactly right. Now, Care Bear says the most cringy show award. Absolutely. And especially when she starts dancing. I mean, what was that? That is what you edit out. And keeping in mind, she was an executive producer. She has decided to keep that in. That was her own choice. That is just how cringe she is. She thinks it's funny. It's not. It is just cringe all over. So, yes, Care Bear, great answer. Now, this one here, the most inventive use of flour sprinkles. Oh, she is running out of ideas. People are putting it in coffees. Like, I'm big on coffee, and you do not mess with a coffee, okay? It is perfection just as it is. So, yes, putting it in coffee is very inventive, but also very stupid, you could say. And just putting it on salads. I mean, it's all like this dried hard stuff. You don't want that in a salad. That is disgusting. So, yes, I would absolutely award her that one. And this one here, very simple, just flop of the year. And the numbers don't lie. This is what it tells you. It flopped and then it was subsequently cancelled. I don't understand why we are even here talking about it. Can anyone else please, just out of curiosity, can anyone else please tell me a show that has been cancelled and then after it was cancelled has been nominated for some kind of award? I don't even think that's possible, is it? Wouldn't that mean that you would do another series, that you would keep going with it? That's how we know that this was a complete flop. So well done, Aussie Queen of the Ruse. I love that one. But my favorite response here, very, very simple, but just makes so much sense, is this one here, Fraudster Award. Because, like I said at the top of the show, if you are buying an award and people think it is legit, how is that not fraud? I'm just asking the question. And she has said herself before that she is a fraud. So, this one I think sits the best, the Fraudster Award. And she can win this in lots of different categories, not just for this show, also for the Humanitarian Award. That was a complete fraudster show. All of those ones, all of those awards that she has paid for, she is eligible for the Fraudster Award. So well done, Sunny Sun 31. I love your answer there. So, guys, that is what is happening with Meghan Markle today. She's asking people to cook like a duchess when, in fact, she has no clue how to cook anyway. And she's about to critique these poor young kids. I mean, they're not all kids. I guess there are some older people as well. I'll have to watch it. I have no idea who's on this show because nobody watches it. I'm only going to watch this episode, but she's going to be critiquing these people that are looking to pursue a career in this industry. One of them could decide that it's not for them just because this woman doesn't like their food. That would be a complete tragedy, don't you think? That's a lawsuit, if you ask me. I want to see someone sue the pants off this woman after she tells them that their food is crap and crushes all of their dreams. She's going to be liable for all kinds of mental health support for that person, probably medication, all sorts of things. She has no idea what she's talking about. Oh, so I would love to hear all of your thoughts on this. What an absolute joke this woman is. I could go on, but I'll change the topic because I do